Hello, welcome back to Pajamalates. My name is Gina. If we haven't met before, I'm a Pilates instructor here in New York City, and today we're going to get some quick movement in our comfy clothes in the comfort of your own home, wherever you may be. That being said, we're going to be doing some, we're going to call it booty and backs today. You're going to need a dumbbell. I'm crazily using a 10-pound dumbbell. This is very unlike Pajamalates brand, but I'm feeling a little spicy today, so let's make it a little heavier. Otherwise, feel free to just use ankle weights, wrist weights, or a lighter weight. Whatever is feeling good for you is totally okay. You are going to meet me in a tabletop position, making sure your wrists are directly in line with your shoulders here. Core is tucked, belly button to spine, holding that tabletop nice and tight. Starting with that just one dumbbell, I'm starting on my left side. We're just gonna take a nice inhale. As you exhale, roll that arm right out. Inhale, lower. Exhale, row. Keeping that core nice and tight. Squeezing the back of your arm for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it up, last one, holding it here. Kick that arm back, bring it in for 6. Sorry, I don't know why I said 6, it's 8, 7. Core stays tight at 6, 5. 10 pounds, a little heavy for so many of these. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it in. We combine those two moves, so going into one row, one kick back. Bring it in, lower down. For 8, 7, arm is already sore. 6, keeping that core nice and tight, belly button to spine. It's 5, last 4. We're gonna burn out that whole left side before we switch sides here. It's 3, for 2, and last one here. Oh man, arms are burning. Left arm is burning. We're gonna open it out into that fly here. So just opening out to the side, small range of motion, nothing crazy, especially if you have 10 pounds or heavier here. For 8, 7, 6, keeping that elbow bent. It's 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Drop it down. Whew. Quick little burnout of that arm. All right, taking that weight, place it behind your left knee. We go right into that left booty. So squeezing that dumbbell behind your knee here. Again, if you just have ankle weights on, that is totally fine. Gonna squeeze that weight, just lifting up into that donkey kick. Lower that knee down. Keeping your core tight. As you lift that leg up, try not to arch your spine. Trying to keep a nice neutral spine here. Core stays tight, core is engaged, just bend in those elbows. For 5, 4. I'm literally feeling the shakes already. 3, for 2. Last one, hold it up, tiny pulse. For 8, 7, 6, core is tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold it here. Drop down onto your right forearm, or your opposite forearm. Turning those hips open to the side, we turn it into that fire hydrant. Closing that knee, lift it open to the side. For 8, 7, 6, squeezing your obliques here. That core is engaged, it's 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it open, tiny pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, coming back into that tabletop. Final thing on this leg, we go into some rainbows here. So squeezing that dumbbell, lift that knee up and over, rounding out that glute. For 8. Think about tapping one side of the mat, lifting up and over, tapping the opposite side of that leg. For 7. It's 6, 5. Last 4. Try not to urge that back, core stays tight. It's 3, 10 pounds was a really aggressive choice for this. For 2. And last one. Whew. My left side is really feeling it. Sink into your child's pose for just a second. Take a few big breaths. And we switch sides. Moving right over, we're starting with that arm on the other side. So just moving that dumbbell over on my right side. So core stays nice and tight, belly button plugged up to your spine here. Starting with just that row. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, roll it back, squeezing that arm. Inhale, lower down. For 8. 7. 6. 5. We turn it into that kick back in 4. In 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it here, kick it back for 8. 7, shoulders away from your ears. 6. 5. We combine the 2 moves in 4. 3. 2. Last one. We go 1 row, 1 kick back. Take a nice big inhale. Row it up, kick it back for 8. 7. 6. 5. Squeezing the back of your arm. 4, keeping that arm nice and close to your body. Last 4. 3. We have that fly coming after this in 2. And last one. Dropping that weight down. Final thing for this arm. We go into that fly. So keeping that elbow bent, keeping that core tight, belly button tucked in here. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, fly it up for 8. Slow and controlled. 7. It's okay if you don't go super high here. 6. 5. 4. 3. Use that core to keep your body still on this tabletop. For 2. Last one. Oh my gosh, I'm really sweating. We got that right leg to go. All right, placing your dumbbell behind your knee here. We start with those donkey kicks. Squeezing your glutes. And lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. For 6. 5. 4. We hold that lift in 3. And 2. Last one, hold it here, tiny pulse up an inch. Up an inch for 8. 7, core straight. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Keep that leg lifted, dropping onto the opposite forearm. We turn that hip opening into that fire hydrant. Lower that leg down. Open through that hip, feel that side glute for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. We come back into that tabletop for your rainbows in 3. In 2. And last one, coming right back up. We lift that knee. Lift up and over, tapping the opposite side of the mat. Up and over, tapping the right side. Make that rainbow with your knee. Tapping the left. Using your core, trying to keep your hips nice and still. Just rounding out from that. You have 4. 3. Last 2. And last one. I forgot we forgot to pulse in that fire hydrant. So bring that knee out and around. We pulse. I won't let you forget for 8. This time we finish 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ow. Literally everything's burning. 10 pounds was a lot for that. Take a nice big child's pose. Exhale everything out. You guys, that's it. You're done. You're done. Quick little 10-minute booty and back flow. I hope you felt that as much as I did. If you liked today's video, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, do all the things. And I will see you back on the mat tomorrow. Bye.